Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 794, External Links in Your Ebook. Oh yeah, Stanley hanging out, becoming one with nature. External links. Amazon says no web forms. So when you put that link in the front, is it a web form? Or is it just a link to your website where a pop-up or the very first thing you see is, please join my newsletter, which of course it should be. People are getting confused on this. A web form is you click that link and there's only one thing you can do at this location that it takes you to, and that's input data. So you have a forced input of data if you click that link. That's a web form. If you just goes to your website and the first thing there pops up and says, hey, join my newsletter, and you can click off of it, that's not a web form. So those are fine. Amazon is not in a war to stop you from putting links in your ebooks. That's really the whole point of this. What links can you have? You can have links to your books. You can have, I use a universal book link in mine, which then it kind of hides it a little bit, and it makes it easier if I go wide, because I will take my books wide for a while, and that put them on Barnes & Noble, Apple, Kobo. Apple is violently opposed to having Amazon links in your books that you publish with Apple. I mean, violently opposed. So I wrote a book called Battle for the Amazon, and it was about Amazon Forest, and it got rejected by Apple because I mentioned Amazon. Well, after a back and forth, they're like, oh, hey, it's not Amazon the retailer, so you're okay. Even though I had changed all my links to universal book links using a book linker. You can use books to read through Draft to Digital, universal book linkers, because then it's not automatically right in there, so their searchers find, hey, here's a link to Amazon, end of the world. No. Have your stuff, front matter and back matter, linked to your website. Because a website is so important because you own your website. Even if you're leasing it, it's still, that's your data. In your Facebook account, in your MailChimp account, in your MailerLite account, all of those, that data is resident somewhere else. Somebody else has it. On your website, you have it. Just make sure you pay your bill so it doesn't, the recurring annual costs are covered. Otherwise, yes, you can lose all that too. So don't do that. Make sure your credit card's up to date. Make sure you're paid. Don't lose your website in the middle of nowhere. So you can always put those links in your books. Always. Now, an important safety tip is if you use the same file to prepare your ebook as you do your paperback, make sure you spell out those links, because your nice cool link on a book title is meaningless when it's a paperback. So make sure you spell out the links that you really want in your thing. I've got links, universal book links for my laundry list of series that I have, and I'm not going to change those and spell those out because that would make that very cumbersome. But I do spell out my website multiple times in the front matter as well as the back matter. The universal book links, Genius link, Genius, and / whatever custom name you give it. That works great. And like I said, Apple just absolutely does not allow direct links to anything Amazon. There's no contention there between the businesses, between the companies. But a web form is it looks a little bit nefarious. So that's why no web forms, because it's demanding data from you after you've clicked directly off the Amazon website, which is where your ebooks reside. So that's a web form. Don't be confused. Get your readers. Reader magnet. Everybody should have a reader magnet. Some place for readers to say, yes, I like this style. Put it on your website. Even have a pop-up. A lot of web browsers have pop-up blockers, so you just leave it resident there. Maybe even have a pop-up too. Give them multiple chances to sign up for your newsletter. Top of the form, bottom of the form, Life is Good part of the form, your Facebook page, your TikTok account, all of it. Give the readers a chance to follow you in a place where you own the data. So that's where, get your own website. Send your readers there. Send them there from your Amazon front matter, back matter. Amazon is okay with that. And when it comes to your author page on Amazon, there's been no links allowed there for a while, but they don't always enforce it. So if you haven't changed your bio in a while, you might have a link in there. But if Amazon says, hey, your bio, there's an issue, remove the link. Don't fight them. Because if you change it and say, hey, this dot, and spell out .com, well, now you're trying to work around the rules. So if you get your account canceled, don't be screaming to high heaven saying, Amazon canceled my account and I've done nothing wrong. You bypassed the rule after they told you to do away with it. So if they tell you take your link out, take your link out of your bio on your author page on Amazon. Not your author page. You could do whatever you want. Your author page on your website, so send people there. But not with a link from Amazon's author page. Does that make sense? All right, people. Simple enough. No web forms. Peace, fellow humans.